Our next speaker is a former Sydney Swans player. Previous to that, he played for North Melbourne. He's been named in their Team of the Century. He won a flag with the Kangaroos in 1996. He's a two-time best and fairest player with them. Then came to Sydney for 4 seasons, played in 4 final series to add to his already impressive resume. Now he is the CEO of the Sunrise Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, put together one of the classiest left-footers ever in the AFL, Wayne Schwass. Hey, mate. Wayne, I thought it was an interesting tactic early on. You were questioning the intellectual capabilities of some of the people you're debating against today.
Yes, it took one question. And I feel very confident coming up to this table.
Well, the odds are stacked against you. Obviously, the Swans have a presence here, but very much a rugby league and a rugby union town. What's the strong point that AFL can come from?
Class.
It's left me speechless, because I think you might be right. The national game that AFL is, of course...
International,
hang on. Well, that's where I was going.
We have gone to New Zealand, Jimmy, and we've just gone to Fiji, and we are working our way on the global stage.
That's what they all say, isn't it? Start with New Zealand, you conquer the world.
Absolutely.
Of course, Ireland, they were on the international...
Well, we had them.
Yeah, we had them, and then
They're gone. Beat the suitcases out of them. Don't want us back.
With all the class that the AFL players showed over there, they don't want to see us anymore.
No, that's understandable.
Well, good luck today, Wayne.
Thank you.
You're going to have your work cut out for you.
Wayne, you better tell me right now, in however many words it takes, why is AFL the dominant code?
Well, I think that we've seen a number of sports represented this afternoon, Jimmy, that tend to throw the ball. I don't think that there's a lot of skill in that. We can handball the ball with either hand. I think that they like to catch the ball here. We like to use it as a mark. We tend to take it in our hands as opposed to our chest. They have a very simple philosophy with running straight at the opposition. The opposition comes straight to them. That's very difficult to work out where the opposition's coming from. We play on an enormously sized football field where contact can come from 360 degrees around you. I will say this, though, that I have a bit of admiration for the boys that back up, play a State of Origin game and then go back and play at their club level. But I don't admire the shortness of the neck. We have an extended neck. We tend to go and get educated. We tend to go and get educated because the clubs tell us to go and get educated. And I think that overall, I think that the package that AFL puts forward is a very exciting package. OK, we've got the world game to our left, but the only world that exists is Australia, and we're simply dominating.
All right, we've gone from the global stage. Let's go national. Let's come back to national. If people wanted to spruik about Foxtel and Channel 9 ratings, then Wayne Schwass, all they have to do is talk about the latest TV deal that the AFL signed.
Yes, I think it was $780 million, Jimmy.
That's it.
Haven't seen a cent of that yet at this stage. The Players Association is still working on that, but I noticed that the current CEO of the AFL has just propped his salary up to $1 million a year, so that's working well. Look, it's a terrific game, it really is, and I just find it a little bit ironic that my co-colleagues up here today, Peter and Luke, just had to do the tag team thing straight away. That says to me that there's an inferiority complex, that they've got to work in tandems to win the argument this afternoon. But our game has grown. We've kept it real. We've made it accessible to the people. I think that's an important commodity that perhaps other codes have gone away from. Other codes would say that perhaps it's all about the corporate dollar. It is about the corporate dollar, but we make sure that our supporters, the lifeblood of our game, are involved in the game. It's a great game because the difference between AFL and soccer is you can put 2 rival supporter groups in amongst each other and they go absolutely off their banana, but we don't try to kill them, literally. These supporters, they take it to the nth degree. Our game has grown from a simple state, a very, very people-driven state of Victoria. 12 teams in that. It has expanded rapidly. Luke said about 10 years ago, Sydney made an imprint. Sydney have completely dominated this market, contrary to what those guys might say. We have the greatest rating game in the land. Statistics can tell one story, but we know the real deal. This game is going from strength to strength. There are women playing it. There are girls playing it. You're right, you don't want to see them. I have. I'm very passionate about it, and I'm sure all my colleagues are passionate about it, but I think that the round ball is very simple, easy to pick up. Men and women can play it. They catch their ball, we mark it. Ours is a unique shaped ball. It's just going from strength to strength.
One thing about the AFL